I want to introduce someone who is so special. I met you, a few years ago, I think in Santa Monica. And Beverly Johnson is as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. And I found that out the day that we met, and is originally from my hometown of Buffalo, New York. And I want to introduce Beverly to the show.
Hi. Hi,
Beverly.
Thank you for having me. I am so thrilled to be talking to my homie, a Buffalonian, and is dear to my heart, and I can be more thrilled to do this show.
Now, what would you say to a young woman out there in the world who wants to get into fashion, and that's her passion? What would you tell her?
First, I would say, go for it. But I would tell her what I told my daughter. You can be anything you want after you graduate from college. Because the one thing I realized for my daughter, because I didn't grow up with famous parents, right? If you get your education, that's something no one will ever be able to take away from you. You did that. So she went on and she got her BA and her MBA, and then became one of the top 10 plus size models in the world, and taught me a whole new way of thinking about beauty. My daughter, I'm like, plus size, huh? And so she did what I did for women of color for plus size women in the industry, which was so necessary.
Is she still working in that realm, or?
Well, she has 4 children.
Oh yeah, no, she's
homeschool and whatever. She has an incredible following. We did a television show together on OWN, Beverly's Full House, which I was the executive producer. And now we're going to be doing a podcast together. So we do a lot of mother and daughter shows together. But I mentor a lot of young ladies that want to be models, and a number of them are in college, right? So I really believe that passion is important, but for me, I believe in opportunities and possibilities, because you really don't know at a young age that, that's my passion, you don't know what your passion is going to be.
It's so true. And that's why when you go to college, it's so important to take a lot of different classes, to diversify and not just focus on one topic, because I think that happens too early these days, where you're already supposed to know what you want to do the rest of your life when you go to college, and you've got no experience for that. You've never taken an astronomy course, you've never taken a science course, maybe you've never taken an art course, and you don't know what's truly going to light you up until you immerse yourself in that kind of an environment of education and just try it.
Yes, when an opportunity comes up that's kind of out of what you were thinking and dreaming, say yes, let me go see.
Right.
You know what you're going to like. You never know what's around the corner for you.
Now, what are you doing now? What are you doing these days? You're out in Palm Springs, right?
I am doing so many things now. I wrote my memoir, The Face That Changed It All, that became a New York Times bestseller. It was bought by Warner Brothers, and we are going to be doing a mini-series with that project. And so I'm doing a little executive producing. I did a show with OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, Beverly's Full House. It was a very interesting show about mother and daughter relationships. So I'm possibly doing other things, and maybe Beverly's Fuller House, because I have 4 girls. And I have lots of projects, other people's projects that I'm executive producing. And besides that, I'm still in the fashion world in the way of representing Retrové skincare. I am a partner in Thesis Couture, where we actually redesign and redevelop the stiletto with SpaceX engineers who redesigned
Wow.
it. So now we can walk around and not worry about hurting feet. Mm-hmm. And now I have this interesting Holstein water, which is from Austria, and it's the only water that has never been, it goes right from the source into the bottle. And I'm a big water person.
Right.
imagine, because hydration, and also in the way of just keeping your appetite under control. I
Right.
do through water. Back in the day, we thought water was fattening, okay? We ate nothing. I don't even know how I'm still walking around. We ate nothing, like maybe a boiled egg and a bowl of rice a week. So anyway, so I
Wow.
thought interesting, and a luxury, maybe home decor brand going. So I'm just very excited. And, I have a fiance, a financer fiance, which is very exciting to be.
Met him. He's very nice.
He's very nice. He's so smart. He's so kind. And what he was doing in the world of finance on Wall Street, breaking barriers, I was 10 blocks away doing that in modeling.
Isn't that funny? Gay Hendricks, a relationship guru, he's written a ton of books. I don't know if you know Gay, but he was telling me one time that most times they found when someone meets their partner or their soulmate, their husband or wife, that they ended up being in the same area or the same room together several times before they ever met. That they end up kind of cycling together, being around each other without having met each other prior. Isn't that interesting? You and Brian were 10 blocks away.
10 blocks away from me. And he was married to a model who I knew.
Wow.
And it wasn't only until I came out west and his best friend was a mutual friend of mine, and we played golf together. But he's in Wall Street. I mean, he's a nerd, and I understand nerds, but I wasn't.
That's great.
He's really smart, financier kind of hedge fund guys, and it's a lot of fun. Yes, it is.
I love that. Well, I can see that retirement has definitely slowed you down. You're right. You're going full bore yet. That's amazing.
Yes, I came out here for golf, and I was playing a lot of golf when I met Brian. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just taking it easy." He says, "For what?" He says, "I sell brain power." He says, "You're going to sell brain power now." And so, and I'm just really loving it and learning new things and just discovering more things about myself, enjoying my grandchildren. Oh my gosh, my grandchildren are just a blessing. From 2 years old to 9 years old. And I'm really happy.
Well, you look as beautiful now as you ever have. It's unbelievable. What is your secret to youth? Because your skin, you've always, every time I've seen you, just stunning.
So much. But I must say, because I'm in the industry, right? So I'm in
Right.
the fashion industry. So I'm around it, and I love it.
Right.
So I have access, or I make myself access to the most important cutting edge skincare line. I have a dermatologist out here, Dr. Wendy Roberts, who's the youth booster, right?
Right.
And there's so much you can do now through, eating, exercise, and all topical, creams and salve and meditation. And so I basically just keep myself curious as to how can I be the best I can be internally and externally.
For somebody who wants to stay youthful, what are your 3 top things you would tell them to do?
It's never too late. It's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the mind, right?
Right.
Because you have to remind yourself, don't you have to remind yourself sometimes, I'm X amount of age, I shouldn't be, riding that motorbike. Yep. You have to remind yourself because you're who you are, right?
Right.
Always. So it's a mindset. It's never too late. And anything that you pay attention to, and as women, we're nurturers anyways.
Right.
You just have to turn it around and do a little self-care and self-love.
Oh, well, Beverly, thank you so much again. I really, really appreciate you being on the show today. It's been wonderful to have you, and I'm so grateful that you shared your beautiful life with the rest of us. That we could
Oh.
see what you're doing now in the world.
Yes, I really appreciate it. What a great Sunday.
Oh, what a great Sunday. Thank you. What a gift. It's been so beautiful. Mwah.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Take care, Beverly. Thank you for joining us today on this magical ride into passionate living. Join us each week on Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 8 and Sunday mornings at 11. Plus, you can view segments of our show on YouTube at passionateliving.tv or on our website at passionateliving.com. Our goal in producing the show is to inspire you to live your dreams, as your journey will end up affecting the world around you in a powerful way. We hope you'll join us each week as we journey into the realms of passionate living. Until our next adventure, remember to take at least one baby step to bring you a little closer to living your dreams.